and my family are still in the DMV, and there's a few things I want to talk about. So let's talk about it. I know we only posted about 3 spots from Washington, but we went to about 12, and we made a decision as a family and as a team, and also a personal decision to not post most of them. So out of those 12, I probably only got like 1 or 2 more that I'm gonna post. And the reason for that, a lot of those videos, in my opinion, aren't constructive at all. And before the narrative start, I'm gonna show a few clips of the places that we did go to. And again, I don't think they're constructive. So for privacy of the restaurants that we went to, I'm not gonna say what restaurant it is. I'm gonna just show you a little bit of our personal experience. It's the whiting with the sweet potatoes and mac and cheese. Fortunately, I won't be trying any of it. As always, I ain't trying to be rude, I'm gonna just be honest. The smell of this, insane. This perforated the whole car immediately. So much so that my family went back in and asked if they fried it in the same grease that they did the shellfish. And come to find out, they do. And it smelled like it. It smells like shellfish. It smells like frozen fish. It smells like fish. It smells almost unedible, in my opinion. I don't want no smoke.
Spit it in there. Somebody will eat.
The entire customer service experience, in my opinion and in my family's opinion, was completely unprofessional. It said on the IG that they opened at 1 o'clock. The truck didn't open up until 2:15. It took about 45 minutes. When they went back to go get the food, they saw her preparing it. No gloves, no washing hands, grabbing money, grabbing strawberries, grabbing Fruity Pebbles, and putting it on top of her food.
Some chicken tastes weird.
The reason there's no food in my hand is because a lot of the restaurants we've been recommended since we've been here look like this. And I'm not the target audience just based on the pictures.
With her hand! She was putting her hand in the cereal box. Her hand!
Another thing, we don't think they got running water. How is she cooking in the back? That's what I'm saying. How she cooking? How she cleaning?
And I do have a question. Do you guys have running water?
I ain't got no point to lie. We just out here eating food, praying, staying with our families, minding our business. We also went to a lot of places that were recommended. That's one thing that I really want to make clear in this video, is that we went to places that were recommended and we did a lot of research. We've been here for a week, and every day since we've been here, we've been in a Sprinter for at least 10 hours a day, just going around trying food, driving an hour to each spot. And since we've been here, we've been blessed enough to sow $30,000 to various restaurants around the DMV. So I don't appreciate it, and I don't think it's fair that we getting criticized for not doing research or not going to a lot of restaurants in DC or the DMV area. I've noticed how the media has been pushing since we've been here. A lot of media outlets picked up on the fact that I said restaurants out here, in my opinion, tend to lean towards promoting alcohol more than they promote food. That's been headlines more than us being in an actual city and being blessed enough to touch the people that we touch. We ran into a lot of people that was extremely nice. We even went to a comedy show randomly, but that's another reason why I'm keeping most of those videos, to protect the restaurant owners, because it's not going to be constructive and it's just going to be them getting tore down, and I don't want that. Past those 12 videos, I still got about 6 or 7, and I'm going to be releasing those throughout the next couple of days. I appreciate y'all. God bless you. Have an amazing day. Y'all be safe.
You know, one thing about being in the DMV, and I've always said this, and I'm always proud of this, is that we have our own style. I know every city got their own kind of style, but we have our own style, we have our own flavor, we have our own music, we have our own food. And I've always kind of like, especially when the local restaurants, I've always hyped up our own food. Now, as someone that's lived in the DMV, I will also say this. Sometimes our presentation of food can be bad because sometimes we don't really present it in a way like you see it on Master Chef or like restaurants. Sometimes if it's like in a to-go, we just kind of like dump it in there. I will say that our presentation of food is trash. And that's something I feel like we always, that we needed to work on. I will admit that 100 times out of 100. The way we present our food is because it's just like, and it's a lot. Sometimes it's a lot. It's fulfilling, but it's a lot. And sometimes it's just like, here you go ahead. I will admit, though, Keith Lee not liking the food, that shit is kind of sad. And him not even presenting because he says it's not constructive. It's like sad. Don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna say our food was like one of the best. Don't get me. I think there's some places that do feel like it's better. The presentation. Oh man, someone cool, someone not. I went to a place, Jamaican spot, where it's like in the. Oh, sorry. I was in a Jamaican spot in Landover, and don't know. It's something about I was not feeling the rice. It was like, and I've never eaten there, but when I was living around there, I always noticed this Jamaican restaurant, and I don't think it was like it was the what did I get? I think I got curry chicken. I got curry chicken. Now the curry chicken was fine, but the rice is not good. And I'm gonna be honest, I really haven't had good rice in most places. I know there's a spot in Suitland where I got some yellow rice and some white rice, and that was kind of, to me, the side to be it's always the sides, and it's probably the reason why I get fries now, because some of the sides is just not appealing to me. Goddamn plane went over my head. It almost made me lose my train of thought. Anyway, most of the places that I've been to that it's kind of like locally owned, and this is not me hating, but we get a lot of portions, and I guess that's good. You kind of like get what you pay for, but at the same time, the size is always the one that kills me. Where sometimes I don't even finish the size, and sometimes I don't want to get fries and everything because I usually it's either fries, macaroni and cheese, or rice. And the macaroni and cheese is either always watery, or you could tell it's like not seasoned enough. And I don't want it heavily seasoned, but you could tell it's just like sometimes when I get the mac and cheese, it's bland. And the rice, whether it's white or yellow, is some of the most blandest shit I ever tasted. And it's just like I don't like adding salt and pepper to my fucking rice. I feel like I shouldn't have to. But I understand that not everybody has a seasonal taste, but that's just the plain. But god damn. It's like it should have some type of flavor, especially yellow rice. To me, yellow rice should have some type of flavor to it. Now, again, when I cook my own yellow rice, I season the fuck out of it. Because it's just like, I don't want it tasting bland. Because that's how I feel like sometimes. It's just, ugh. The fact that he don't even want to Keith Lee don't even want to put it out, I feel like is the owners, he's giving us grace. But I also feel like he should put it out. But he basically said, our food sucked. And not even that, it was just like some people was just not using gloves, making stuff with their bare hands and all. Like, you can't do that. If Chef Gordon Ramsay would have showed you doing that, niggas be agitated. Especially like DC is chocolate city, so if black people, we know how we are when you prepare our food. You better have some fucking gloves on. I was at a Piece of Goalies. This one woman, she was looking at who was making her pizza, and the one time she didn't put no gloves on. She was like, I want my money back. I want my money back. It's just, I want my money. She just threw a fit. And she was looking directly at it. She was like, I want my money back. Now I was the cashier. I wasn't a cook. So I was just like, I'll give her her money back. And then she was like, why did she stop the order? He said, she saw you were kind of, it was like, she was like, granted, shout outs to the person making it. She usually has her gloves on. I just don't know why she didn't. She usually do have gloves on when she's making the food. Don't know why she didn't. But even when she didn't, she washed her hands anyway. She was like, I did wash my hands, so. But, some people are just particular about their food. I understand that. Especially, like, you don't want to get sick by, like, something. So, I understand that. Even if you do wash your hands, just put some gloves on. I done it every time where when I worked at Panda Express and I was working rice and cooking teriyaki chicken. I wash my hands, put some gloves on. I wash my hands, then I put my gloves on, and then I go cook the chicken. Or make the rice, or make the lo mein. And it don't even take that much to do that, but it's just one of those things, it's just common courtesy. And people are watching you cook, so you kind of like got to do it. But if I was an owner in DC, and the fact that Keith Lee is someone that can change my life and like can get me money, and the fact that he don't want to put it out, as an owner, I would be fucking devastated, because that's fucking money came out. And then also the presentation. I don't know, we all Jamaican, but sometimes a lot of people just, the presentation ain't there all the fucking time. But that's, you know, I don't expect everybody to be like big old smiles or some shit like that or Chick-fil-A. But yeah, the way we, like I said, the way customer service could be better. Most people don't, you know, a lot of black people, I don't think we let it slide, but as long as you don't say nothing severely rude, but it was like, you know, customer service could be better. I've waited a while for my food where it's just like, yo, what's taking so long? And like, I don't complain, but it's just like, where like it should take like 5, it'll take 15 minutes. It's just like, yo, why is it taking so long? And then it finally comes out, and it's just like, god damn. Yeah, overall, because this ain't that long of a video, and I really need to put these out because I have a bunch of these videos. Overall, if I was shout out to Keith Lee, he's doing the Lord's work, literally. If you're asking me, because we are particular. And damn, and even then, I was still like, if Keith Lee comes in, he's gonna try some very good food because there are some good restaurants out here. Like there's man, I can't remember what the shit is called, but I ate there one time and I forgot. Shit. I forgot what the restaurant was called, but my sister knows the guy that runs it because my nephew was on the football team because he's second as a coach of the football team or some shit like that. And like, what I had? I had steak and cheese up there, and it was one of the best steak and cheeses I've ever had. Like, it was that fucking good. Like, that shit was a bomb. And I cannot remember the fucking name. But, and I know what you're thinking, but most restaurants I've walked through, I really don't know the names. Huh, this is interesting. And I go, oh, this is good. This is good. But we all have done that once or twice. But, yeah, shout out to Keith Lee for coming to the DMV and fucking with us. But, damn. DMV, I guess we got to step it up. Let me know what y'all think today. My name is Oskino Fly, and I'm out. Peace.